Let me simply say that I don't believe there's a person here who's ever been any broker than I've been broke, who's been any scareder than I've been scared, who've been any more uncertain about not only next week, but the next hour about what they were doing. I don't believe there's anybody here who's ever had any more doubts and fears and inhibitions, who did not really like what they were doing, was uncertain about what was going to happen to them. I have walked in your shoes in that case. I've felt your feelings. I know what it is to go down a lonely path. My dad died in 1932 when I was 5 years old. My baby sister died my dad died on Wednesday, and my baby sister died the following Tuesday. It was during the toughest depression this country has ever seen. Things were extremely tough. But I had a beautiful Christian mother who had the faith of the rock of Gibraltar, because it was built on a rock even more solid than the rock of Gibraltar. My mother had an incredible amount of what we like to call gumption and common sense. More importantly, she had wisdom, which is from God. I was one of 12 children. There were 5 of us too young to work when Dad died. I was milking a cow by the time I was 8 years old. And just as a matter of general information, in case you didn't know this, cows don't give milk. I'm here to tell you, you got to fight for every drop of it, really. I was selling vegetables on the street by the time I was 8 years old. I was working in a grocery store before I was 10. I bought every stitch of clothing I've ever owned since before I was 10 years old. I have a lot of memories of those days, but you know, there were many people who were in identically the same boat that we were in. We never felt underprivileged. We never felt that we were disadvantaged to anybody else, because we had a mother whose love and whose faith was so extremely strong.